Hello water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Welcome to my channel and thank you for tuning in. So if you do identify as a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, this reading can be for you, and we're going to be looking into your person today and what they're thinking, what they're feeling, and what will they do. So if they'll take any course of action. I'll lay out about 3 different columns here, 6 cards, and we'll see what comes up in the reading. But before I jump into it, I really want to say thank you for all your likes, shares, and subscribes, and of course for checking into my YouTube channel. It means so much to me, so I wanted to really thank you all for that lovely viewership and lovely support. Let's give the cards a good shuffle and kick off with, what are they thinking? Okay, what's this person thinking? What are they feeling? And what will they do? Okay, first column, what are they thinking? We've got the 10 of Wands, 4 of Swords. Okay, they're having some very heavy thoughts right now. There might be something here that they haven't revealed to you that they're sort of trying to go through right now. Now, they're trying to calm themselves down about a situation, but there's some sort of burden they've been carrying within themselves. And in terms of what they're thinking, I feel like they feel tired of feeling either pressured or feeling this burden or feeling so heavy about something here. They sort of want to relax and let it off, but their mind won't let them do that. Now, I get a vibe that with the 4 of Swords can indicate taking a break or an ending. So they've either maybe been thinking about taking a break, maybe from speaking, maybe from this relationship, or they're thinking about just sort of needing time for a breather. So I wouldn't be too surprised if there is someone here who does think about maybe taking time away. Now, they might even mention that to you and say, look, I need a weekend to myself, or I'm going to do a trip somewhere, or if I go a little bit MIA, this is why, X, Y, and Z. So I get the vibe that they are wanting time away, and that's because they're feeling a lot of pressure. And because it's a love-related reading, I would sense that they're feeling a lot of heaviness. There is something here that they can't deal with very well, okay? Or that it makes them feel a bad way. There may be a problem here, okay, that's sort of consumed this person in their thoughts. But the thing is that they still want to continue on with that heaviness. So even though they might need a break, I don't see like it's a complete separation maybe for a lot of you. I think it may be like more temporary, a temporary thing, just so they can get their mind more clear and they can calm their mind, because I'm sensing there's a lot of activity. And it's almost like they may be feeling like they've ruined something here with you, or a part of them may feel like they've created more problems between the both of you somehow. And their way of sort of relaxing the relationship and relaxing the connection is sort of to step away. So if you notice that, if they're thinking about that, you might see that in certain things. They may not reach out as much. You may not see them as much. They might not be as available as they once were. So pay attention to those cues, because you may notice them in this person's thoughts. But they are, it's almost like a message of prayer or hope. So I get the vibe that this person is hopeful, or they're thinking they want to be hopeful because they want to continue on no matter how heavy this is that they're encountering. Now, in terms of how they're feeling, next column, 3 of Cups, Knight of Swords. Okay, they're feeling rushed. They feel there's a sense of urgency. They're feeling like they're on a time limit here somehow. Now, I don't know if some of you have given ultimatums to your person. Maybe they've given you ultimatums, but there's a message here that they feel something is very rushed, or there's a countdown, okay? They feel pressure is what I want to say, either within themselves or maybe from you. There's an element of them feeling pressured. It's the card sitting underneath, so they may not necessarily say it outright. They may cue you on a little bit about it, but I don't get a vibe that it's going to be heaps. What I want to say with the 3 of Cups, it can be seen as a card of celebration and a card of friendship and enjoyment. And sometimes they feel like it's either they feel the two of you, it's very limited. Like when you go on a date, you have to leave early because you've got work the next day or something. Or when you speak on the phone, you have to go all the time because you've got to work or you've got to do something. It's almost like they feel very limited, that your time together is limited somehow. And it makes them feel anxious. Knight of Swords is anxiousness, and it can make them think it can make them overthink, especially if you are dealing with an air sign. This air sign has come up in 3 of the cards, and this is all air energy, the way they're thinking, what they're communicating to themselves, what they're telling themselves. Regardless though, with the 3 of Cups, they feel very bonded to you. 3 of Cups is like, it's people we can rely on, it's support, it's merriment. So this is positive in a sense where they feel like you are a supporter of them, you're there, and they feel very bonded to you. There's a real closeness. It could be that they don't want to rush things, they want to sort of take it slow, and that's where their feelings are. So in terms of their feelings, I feel like with the 3 of Cups, they've been sharing their emotions maybe more with their friends and social circle and family rather than you. So maybe they haven't been honest, or maybe they haven't been straightforward and said, this is how I feel, or I'm in love, or I'm feeling this. You are important enough for them to share their emotions, but I feel like they're doing that with the people around them, but it's not with you directly. And it's interesting. I feel like I get a vibe that this person doesn't want to rush the friendship, or maybe they feel like they might fall in love really quickly, because you can see the horse, he sort of like looks back at the knight, like warning him, like, you want to go this fast. So maybe they feel like, okay, they want to be in this friendship energy, or they want to get to know you or connect with you more as a friend first, build the friendship, the love, the respect, all of those things before they come into something more. But I feel like they're trying to hold back here and not rush things. That's what I'm getting. Now, in terms of the action they're going to take or what they're going to do, we've got the King of Cups, strong Pisces energy coming up here. And then we've got the 7 of Swords. They're treading very lightly. Okay, so straight away, it could be a message of deceit or doing things behind your back. Okay, they may do something behind your back, or they may do something and not tell you about it. Yes, 7 of Swords can be seen as a betrayal. Ultimately, we don't want you to get betrayed, water signs. So keep things light where you can. And if you have a funny feeling about this person or about something that's going on, approach them, talk to them, let out those emotions if you need to. But the King of Cups is like, he can represent a very romantic gesture. So there may be someone here that does something very sweet, very romantic, or very thoughtful. Do they have the right intention about it? I don't know. I feel like they may have an ulterior motive for doing that thing. They may want to get something out of you in return, or they're doing it to sort of test to see where your emotions are at. Because before maybe they reveal themselves, how they feel, they want to see how you feel first, so they don't embarrass themselves maybe. Because the 7 of Swords, he's not doing a good thing here, okay? So he's aware of it, and he's being sneaky. So I feel like there can be some sneaky moves here, some strategy plays, like, you might be out and your person wants to spy on you, for example, and they're going to end up maybe in the same club as you or the same bar as you. They may be testing your reaction. They may say something to see what you text back or what you write back. It could be that they're sort of sneaky, especially with the way that they're communicating. And again, if they do this romantic gesture, because the King of Cups is like, he floats, he's cruising. So I get the sense that this person is sort of cruising along. But water signs, this could be you as the King of Cups. That's come up in the reading. But regardless, if this is what they're doing, I feel like they've got emotion. I think the intention, it's not malicious, but I feel like they're doing it for one reason or another. And I think it comes from a place where them not wanting to get hurt. Okay, the Stone Throne, they don't want to get hurt. Okay, they're very, very soft underneath. So I feel like they're trying to protect themselves. I'll leave it at that, water sign. So thank you again for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'm sure we'll be in touch very, very soon. So take care, and bye for now.